The conceit displayed by Polokun is so staggering. It is so staggering that I actually have to resort to voice, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to actually convey how strongly I feel with just text. Let's not kid ourselves, Polokun. This is conceit. It's different from arrogance in one way. Conceit is when you are proud and you cannot back it up. Arrogance is when you are prideful because you can back it up. So, get that into your conceited head, orang putih. You say that you want to help the city of Roanapur, that you want to help the people there. But your first option? You want to nuke a bloody damn city? What the fuck is wrong with you? You do realize that kills everybody there. The people, and also the civilians. I guess not. Maybe you didn't think about that through. Or maybe you did, because then you recant. You say you just want to kill all the crims. Laudable. But you do realize that killing them is just treating the symptom. It's not addressing the root cause. And I've said this, and other people have said this. The Asians living in Asia have said this to you, and you will not listen. Why? I can only assume it is because of your conceit as an orang putih, a white man who knows better than us brown Asians living in Asia. A white man who has this white man's burden and this white man's guilt to educate us. I can only suppose that is what you are under, and if so, I suggest that you remove that conceited delusion from your thinking and use your goddamn head. You say you want to help people, but your response won't help them. You say that no other alternatives to killing everyone were presented to you, and you use that as an excuse to carry on in your beliefs. Well, that is a lie, Polokun. That is a bald-faced, bloody, goddamned lie. I gave you two suggestions. I suggested that you could replicate Ramadi. Do the Ramadi approach. That's what I suggested. At the same time, noting the difficulties involved, because Ramadi is not Roanapur, despite both starting with an R. I also suggested establishing the rule of law in Roanapur, which would actually have had a better, more significant impact, which would have actually not only solved the issue of Roanapur, but by establishing the rule of law, you managed to keep another Roanapur from coming up. And what did you do? When I first put these up, you said that no options had been given. That was a lie, Polokun. That was a bloody goddamned lie. And since you display yourself as a liar, frankly, I don't have any reason to trust anything that you might say. You're proven by your own actions. And then, if that wasn't enough, you then accuse all of us who oppose you of turning our backs on the problem, of not wanting to help. That's very fine. Nice slinging of ad hominems there. But you yourself turn your back on the two options that I suggested. You make excuses for how they're not workable. So how is that, Polokun? At best, you're inconsistent. At worst, you're a goddamn hypocrite, wallowing in your own conceited delusions. But let's give you the benefit of the fucking doubt, shall we? And then let's move on to the next thing that I want to say, which is really that all of this is just smoke and mirrors. This was never about helping the people in Roanapur. This was never about justice in any way. If it was, you wouldn't have gone to the kill them all option. No. This is about you, Polokun. I don't know what you're running on. Maybe it's some of that misplaced white man guilt American liberals seem to run on. Maybe it's some kind of modern white man's burden that you seem to be running on. Maybe you just think you're cleverer and smarter than us all. But let's not kid ourselves, Polokun. Let's not kid ourselves. This had nothing to do with helping the people. You turned your back on two options that could help the people. Even establishing the rule of law. That would be a faster... faster's not the right word. That would be a more long-lasting, more substantial solution to the issue. Because you can't solve this problem by killing everybody. You can only solve it by changing the country. By changing the people. And the first step to do that is to establish the rule of law. And you reject that. Why? Because you say it's going to take too long. Why? Why would you turn your back on an option just because it won't work now? You're not interested in something that will actually work. You just want something sexy, flashy, something that will work now. That's what you've said. You don't care. You just want to show off. What you are doing here, you don't give a shit about the people. You just want to have your little power fantasy. The white man coming in to clean this mess, to fix all the thing. You want to show off your internet tough guy bullshit. Say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Believe whatever you want, Polokun. But be honest. This was never about the people. This was all about you. This was never about the people. I think that bears repeating. And at this, there's only one last thing really that I want to say. Do you feel like a hero, Polokun? Because that seems to me that's what you want. You want to feel like a hero. You want to be the good guy who comes in and cleans up the fucking mess. Well, guess what? Good guy? Hero? This is a complicated problem. This problem is going to take hard work and lots of time to fix. But that's not sexy enough for you. And so you choose kill 'em all. And you turn your back on a solution that might actually bloody damned work. You know what? I think I'm done here.